Hey the realest gang, I'm back with another video, and today I have another prophetic word for y'all. And today's word is never seek revenge. Rotten fruit will fall by itself. I know a lot of y'all have been going through some tough times with people specifically in your life who just want to drain you, who just want to be narcissistic, who just want to act in ways that just don't make you a better you know what I'm saying, that make you want to act out of character. I'm here to tell you, there's no need to act out. There's no need to act out of character for these type of people, because at the end of the day, they're gonna fall in their own pit, like I previously said in my previous video that I'm gonna link below down here so y'all can watch, because that video could be for you. But yeah, rotten fruit will fall by itself. You don't have to do anything to get your revenge or anything. God is gonna come through all the time. He's gonna spin the block all the time. And this is what y'all have to understand, that when you seek revenge, it's not gonna go the way that you plan it to go. It might seem all good in your head, in your vision, in your delusion, because that's what it is at the end of the day. It's just a delusion. But when it comes to play, it's like a whole different story, because the thing about it is, someone who is narcissistic, right? They already know what they're doing. They're 10 steps ahead of you. Like, let's be honest, let's be real about it. When I was trying to seek revenge in the past, that person was 10 steps ahead of me. Not even just because the person wanted to be 10 steps ahead of me, but because evil is just not embodied in the chosen ones. Like, we just don't operate with evilness, like 24/7. We're not perfect, but it's not to say that we operate in these evil tactics all the time. You know what I'm saying? And it's just as though they always do it, so they would know more than us. We're not the type to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna operate in this way so I could get this, in this way so I could do this, or in this way so this person can do this for me. Like, we don't benefit in a bad cause. We try to benefit in a good cause, is what I'm basically saying. And I was just reading a book, and it's called, hold up guys, it's called The Game of Life and How to Play It. And one thing that I learned about this book is just speaking affirmations in that sense, not in the new age type of way, but more so just, how God says the power of the tongue is like very strong. So you always have to speak for yourself. You can't let others people's emotions override how you're going to feel today or what you're going to do today. You can't let it override, because then you turn into that person, and that is something that you don't want to do, because one thing I have noticed, we talking about fruit, right? So let's get into it. Let's get deeper into it. When there's a rotten fruit, right, and there's another fruit next to it, right, the other fruit that is next to it, that is not rotten, is most likely to get rotten, because the particles of the rotten fruit and all of that is getting into the fruit that is good. So, oh Lord Jesus, I'm speaking today. Like, God is just speaking through me right now. Like, just think about it. Don't let that person get near you. Like, don't let this person's emotions get near into your emotions. Don't let this person's spirit get near to your spirit, because you already know what it is and what it ain't. You already know that this person is just this way. Like, take it or leave it type thing. Like, damned if you do, damned if you don't. When you do help this person, nothing. When you don't help this person, it just gets even worse. So that's why I'm saying damned if you do, damned if you don't, because that's just human nature in a sense. But at the same time, you got to protect your peace, you got to protect your energy, because at the end of the day, God says protect your peace and all of that, because he knows how us humans are, how easily we can be manipulated to be in a vulnerable moment, in a vulnerable state. Anything is bound to happen when we're in that anger and that sadness and in any of those types of phases, because he already knows that we just have that, like, in us. Like, it's inevitable in a sense, basically. And I always say this, it's easier to be angry, to be mad, to be ruffled and all of that than to be nice and to, forget it and forgive the person, because, you just want to make that person feel how you feel. You just want to go in for the kill. You just want to ruffle up some feathers as well. But like I said, it's not going to get you anywhere. And I know a lot of y'all have been going through this with family members, with friends, quote unquote family, friends, quote unquote, because that's not how real people treat you. If you're really family, that's not how they're going to treat you. They're not going to treat you with disrespect, with all of these things that you don't deserve. Friends as well, relationships as well. And like I said, that can be included with family, friends, anything, honestly. Like, relationships is just whatever, like a relationship. You could have a relationship with God, you could have a relationship with your dog, you could have a relationship with anybody. So it's a matter of knowing who you're gonna have a relationship with at the end of the day, because not everyone deserves it. Not everyone is willing to put 2 steps ahead for you. Not everyone is willing to reciprocate the energy that you get. And this is why you should read this book, The Game of Life. It has some new age terms, that I don't agree with, but the overall message is very positive, and it makes you like rethink and just be open-minded in that sense. And I've been reading a lot of books too, audio books, because I still like to listen to it while I'm cooking, while I'm cleaning. So y'all could do the same thing. I'm gonna link down the books below that I read. So don't be offended, don't take it personal, don't take these people's attacks personal, because rotten fruit will fall by itself. They will entrap themselves. Something that I like about this book that it said, it's like, when you give out positive energy, you will get positive energy. If you put out love, you will be loved. If you put out anger is going to come towards you. If you put out anything, it's like it's going to come back to you. So that's what I'm saying. Do not seek revenge. Do not do none of that. Just let them watch you. Just let them say whatever at this point. Don't take it personal, like I said, because they could say whatever. Like, they really don't even know what they're saying. Like, honestly, if we're being real, they really don't know what they're saying. They just say out of anger, out of, whatever, because they're just in their moment. But, don't take it personal. Know who you are as a person and stand on that. Because at the end of the day, that's going to speak more for yourself than you acting out of anger, than you acting out of character. Because at the end of the day, if you do act out of character or any of that, you're letting them know the power that they have towards you. And you don't want that. The only one that should have power towards you is God. That's it. No human being, no person, no nothing. Only God. And I just want to say, for those who are going through this is not the end. It's only the beginning, actually. And we have to remember that people are going to come against us. People are going to hate us. People are going to say whatever they want to say. And we have to be the ones who are more mature, because we have that mentality. We have that growth. We already know what it is and what it ain't, like I previously said. They might be lacking in mental health, mental awareness, spiritual awareness. So we have to be the ones that take the lead in that sense. Because one thing about it is that these people do learn, and I've been experiencing that with my own family. Is that when you're the bigger person, they actually see that. They're in their moment, but they actually see it. And that's up to them whether they want to continue to be like that or not. And one thing about it is that it is not your battle. It is God's battle. And he says it. It's not our battle. We do not fight against flesh and blood. It is not our battle, guys. So don't worry about it, honestly. Like, yes, it hurts. It's like, why? Why? Like, I know you're asking yourself, why this? Why that? Why is this person doing this? Why is this person acting like this? But we just gotta let it be. It hurts. It really does. But there's really not much we can do but pray for these people. And yeah, that's really the message today. is that rotten fruit will fall by itself. You don't have to do nothing but let them watch you. Let them watch you. They're either going to learn from you or hate you even more and dig themselves into a bigger pit. Because that's all that's going to happen. It's only two options in life. Your choices and the choices that you don't decide to choose. If that makes any sense. You know, if they do decide to look at you and, you know, learn from you, that's amazing. That's great. But if they do decide to hate you even more and criticize you even more and do all the more that they're doing, they're only playing themselves. Because they're not going to get too far with that type of attitude, with that type of energy, with that type of being. Like, who wants somebody negative around them 24/7? Nobody. And this is why this person is lonely. This is why this person is in the atmosphere that they are in. Because they self-sabotage relationships. They self-sabotage friendships. Everything that they come in contact with, they self-sabotage it. Because why? They don't want to learn. They don't want to grow. They don't want to do none of that. They just want to be angry. They want to be victims. They want to just, you know, keep the cycle continuing, the negative cycle continuing. And this is not for you. That's what I'm saying. Do not seek revenge. I know I said it so many times, but I'm going to keep saying it just to remind you guys. Like I said, this book is very good. And you got to speak for yourself. Like I said, you got to speak that, oh, this day is going to go good. This day I'm going to receive this or that. This day I will, you know, positive. Just keep inserting positive things. And the thing that I like about this book also is that it includes Bible verses and all of that. Like, it includes God and all of that. So I'm going to link it down below so y'all could read it. And, you know, I'm going to also link the other books that I've been reading because they are so good. They are so helpful, and it helps you be open-minded in that sense. Not, you know, open-minded to, like, new age stuff and all of that, but more so like just open-minded in your own life and in your own journey. And I just said something there. I just hope that these resources help you because they have helped me, you know. Just have that peace and just, you know, keep going and keep striving for the best. And, you know, thank you to all my supporters, all my subscribers, you know, and most of all, thank God, because I couldn't have done it without him, you know. Gotta thank him. But yeah, guys, like I always say, always go to God, see if this word is for you, because us prophets, we're just people with messages and whatnot. And you know, always spend that time with God to be renewed, to be refreshed, read your Bible, all of that. And yeah, you know, always be the realest, because once you are the realest, you cannot go back to the lies. So I'm gonna catch y'all until next time.